What's up, y'all? Welcome to my first show, official first episode. So as many of you already know about me, I'm on this quest to find things that are good for my body. I'm struggling with 2 chronic illnesses and for the past 17 years, so I'm at a point right now that I need to push the needle forward, and in order to do that I have to try different things, and including change of diet, which I've done in the past 7 years alone, being vegan, paleo, vegetarian, doing smoothies. I've also have taken on yoga and just everything, almost everything, because I'm coming across different products now that have piqued my interest, and I feel like I'm on a good path right now, because the more I discover different things that are good for my body, the more faith I have in Mother Nature's natural remedies and all her glory, and what she has to offer. So for many years I did pharmaceuticals, and I have proven over and over to myself and believe that obviously it's only for short-term use. The goal is to get off medications, but at the rate that I was going with my doctors, that was not the case. They never educated me on nutrition. I was never sent to a nutritionist. As a matter of fact, when I was 16, I asked a doctor, because I started encountering information as to how food affects my 2 conditions, and those 2 conditions are rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia. So I'm living a different reality compared to my peers, and this is because you don't expect to be at a young age and experiencing things that you would only think would happen later on in life. And now I have to be faced with new challenges as far as how much time do I need to be healing. I dedicate a lot of time into my healing. Like I said, I practice different things and I use different types of remedies, but now I've reached a point, because I'm in my last year of my 20s, and I had this big, I wouldn't say realization, because I already knew that I was working up to this point, but how to push further, how to truly bring my body into alignment, because that's what it is at the end of the day. I have an imbalance in my body. I have this disorder. Trying to find the right things that will bring my body back into alignment, it's gonna cost me time. It's gonna cost me a lot of mental energy, emotional stability, because it's not easy what I'm going through. And I'm coming forward with this information and using this platform in particular because I don't feel like a lot of people who are around my age are even concerned about their health at that level. They're not as hyper aware as I am. I guess you could say I'm raising the flag, hey, we all need to be aware of these things, because I grew up thinking I was very healthy, even though I was eating crap. I played sports, I used to run a lot, I used to be very active prior to getting sick. There was something in the back of my head that said, okay, maybe eating healthier would be better. I was under the care of this pediatric rheumatologist for 8 years, and about my 4th year in, I asked her, because I was encountering information as regards to what nutrition and these illnesses have in common and how it plays a role. I asked her, is there a connection? And she flat out just said, no, you could eat whatever you want. And I believed it. So at the age of 21, they switch you from being at the pediatric clinic on over to the adult section, and I had a new doctor. He pretty much started doing a pressure point test. And basically, this is just a test to see how many trigger points you have in your body, and they can make a conclusion of whether or not you have fibromyalgia. Now, every doctor is different. There are doctors who do not believe in it at all. It's sort of a mystery, and with this condition comes these symptoms that are, to me, they kind of hit me out of nowhere in different phases since I've had it. I'm still learning about it and saying, oh, that's new, or experiencing different things based off my stress levels and the environment that I'm in. For many years, I've been experiencing brain fog. So anyone who has experienced brain fogs understands that this causes confusion, anxiety within you because you are confused, forgetfulness. In the last 10 years, I have experienced high levels of confusion, and there were moments even at work where I would have to leave because I would forget where I left things, and I didn't trust myself. Then I began to experience, and this is where it got kind of scary, high levels of anxiety whenever I would be driving. It felt like I almost was spacing out, prickling of my feet and numbness in my feet. It was weird sensations that I had never experienced before. So, and these were times in my life where I was highly stressed out, and living in LA does not help, especially with the traffic. That in itself would create these scenarios for me. And I literally got myself out of that, and I'm right now working in Vermont, and let me just tell you, things have improved. There were times where I was really sick out here, and it comes with it. I sometimes almost expect it, just because of the fact that like I said, it can hit you out of nowhere for no reason. Maybe that's not even the case. There could be an underlying issue, and that's what I'm here to figure out. So a few months ago, I came across this person who lived in Venice. We came across each other at an event, and her name is Sky Cohen's. She has a YouTube channel called Sky High, and what she does is she dives into these health trends and does personal experiments on herself, and to see if they are a fad or not. So what she does is she takes on these challenges, and she kind of uses her body as an experiment to see if these remedies even work. And one of them caught my eye because, one, the name itself caught my eye, and two, I had already been researching about this, and now it was kind of coming full circle, especially with her testimony convinced me to be all right, let's try this out. And I began to follow the company's page as well as the founder, because before you purchase anything in general, you want to make sure it's coming from a place of ethics. Is it being sustainably harvested? Is it regenerative? Because that's a big one for me. I kind of waited it out a bit, and it wasn't until recently that she kind of took that video and put it back onto Instagram, promoting it again. And I was like, I think it's time to make that purchase. So, without further ado, the product for this episode will be Black Magic Alchemy. It is a Chaga mushroom root beer elixir, and this one you could put into your coffee. It's one shot twice a day. Now, according to her, this had made her skin shine, her hair shine, her focus was on another level. And not only that, this is high in antioxidants. If you don't know anything about medicinal mushrooms, because there's different kinds, go and check it out. You can't knock it if you haven't tried it. So the founder of this company goes out and harvests this in the wild, and he explains how to do it properly, um, and I grew so much respect for the company itself and the amount of passion and dedication to this craft. So what it does, it opens your pineal gland, and that is like you're considered to be your third eye. And I swear I feel like my third eye has been like just chilling, you know, not even like active. And it contributes to having brain fog if it's pretty much clogged up if you don't cleanse that out. I didn't even know you could cleanse it out. In the past few months, I have tasted Chaga in its natural form, you know, brewed it for a couple hours and implemented it into my coffee. And then when I came across this product, I'm like, this is perfect, you know, like I don't have to really, you know, go out there and like harvest this, though it would be kind of fun. After watching her video and seeing the effects, seeing how focused she was, I got very intrigued because the thing is, I have a ton of projects ahead of me and my body needs to be like A1. It needs to be like, my focus levels have to be at an all-time high right now because these next few months are crucial to my next successes, and like I'm not gonna stop, but I also don't want to suffer in that process or slow me down. And according to Sky, a lot of effects didn't take place until like the second or third week. So because it is something that it is natural, your body's gonna take a little longer to I guess heal or really start aligning itself, but that causes for long-term effects, as opposed to just taking a pill for short-term results. So, you know, I'm off medications. I've been off for about a year, almost a year and a half. I had to hire a holistic nutritionist at some point to help me feel better. And, you know, it's been quite a journey because there have been a lot of things that I've been implementing in my life that is working and it's natural, and I'm super damn proud about it. What up? If you'd like to try this challenge with me, order it in. I already have it. It only took a couple days to get to me, and it doesn't matter if you started later, but if you feel like this is calling to you, maybe you may not have an autoimmune disease, but you're lacking focus or energy in your day and maybe you feel the need to do it, try it out with me. Super excited for this, super excited for anyone who is watching this. Thank you for watching. I will be doing more product reviews and seeing what else works, especially because my body is very hypersensitive and I can attest to different things. And let's get the healing started. Let's start to feel better. Let's start to be our badass selves. So, because we got a lot of things to do. I'm signing off. See y'all on the next one.